Hey guys, George here from the F1 Chronicle, and Friday practice for the British Grand Prix has been completed. So with that in mind, let's have a look at 5 things that we learned from these sessions from free practice 1 and free practice 2 this afternoon in the UK. So the first thing that we learned is that quite a few third drivers were on track in FP1. We saw Ollie Behrman have his first outing in a Haas since he's been named as their driver for next year. We also saw Jack Doohan in the Alpine, Franco Colapinto in the Williams, and Isaac Hadjar in the Red Bull. All 4 of these drivers competing in Formula 2, all of them trying to get in for a full-time seat next year, I'm sure. Doohan especially looking likely to do that for Alpine. Colapinto is an outside shot to get an F1 seat, might be a bit too soon for him, and Hadjar, you never know, could be on the grid for Racing Bull. Stranger things have happened. Yeah, good to see some young drivers give the crowd something to look out for. Basically, it's quite a unique thing when a free practice driver actually competes in free practice. But yeah, the next thing that we learned is that McLaren have some reliability issues, or at least Oscar Piastri did in FP1. He stopped on track he kept going actually. Sorry, I should say he slowed down on track with some hydraulic issues, ended up getting it back to the pit lane, and it was fixed. And to be fair, the main thing for McLaren is that even though this is disappointing, obviously that he's had them issues there. It's not exactly confidence inspiring, but what is confidence inspiring is the third thing on my list of things that we learned during this session is that McLaren are really quick round here. Norris got P1 in both FP1 and FP2 as well. Seriously impressive from him. Piastri up in second place in FP2 as well. I think Piastri ended up third as well in the first free practice session. So really, really good for them. And also, we expected that, to be honest, from McLaren, but we did not expect amazing pace from Haas this weekend. Hulkenberg P4 in FP2. That is very impressive. Admittedly, yes, he was on the faster tyres, but still, there's some pace in that Haas. They are an outside shot for some points this weekend. It was a shame not to see what Kevin Magnussen could have done as well in the same session. For some reason, not able to set a time anywhere near Hulk's, but the final thing that we learned is that the British weather will play a role. Now, I am recording this in the UK. I'm in the north of the UK, and the weather outside is absolutely glorious, as you can tell by me squinting here in my office. But down at Silverstone, the weather was pretty bad. There was a bit of a deluge towards the end of the session, which necessitated some drivers going onto the intermediate tyres. Now, this is a bit of a preview to what we should see tomorrow and the day after, as there should be some showers and even thunderstorms are actually forecast for Sunday. So I think this could really be a bit of a window into what we'll see throughout the rest of this weekend, because wet weather racing around Silverstone will not please the fans, it will not please the drivers either on track, but us at home in the comfort of our living room, we're going to absolutely love it. So I hope we see it's going to be an extra challenge added to the weekend as well. But yeah, guys, that is your roundup from Friday practice, FP1 and FP2. What were your highlights of the session? What were your main takeaways? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, for much more content on Formula 1 throughout this British Grand Prix weekend, keep it tuned here to the F1Chronicle.com.